guys, this is me, Lachette. I decided to change my shirt because it was bothering me. Um, I don't know. It just was. Let's go with it. Even though I was in my pajamas and that shouldn't have made a difference, it is what it is. It's Monday evening, almost 11 p.m. because if you watch my last vlog, I didn't remember to end that one, let alone start this one until a couple hours ago. So yeah, September 30th, the last day of September. I was kind of low-key participating in the Avatar The Last Airbender readathon, um, and doing okay because I was, I had planned like 8 books or something like that. I knew I wouldn't get to the group read, and all the books I had planned to read this month fit all the other nation prompts. But it's just like I said in my last vlog, the last 2 books I was supposed to read, I just for the past 2 weeks not interested in reading them. So I failed on that end, but part of the readathon was a watchathon, and I completed that. I should have said this in the last vlog. I don't know what's happening. It's almost 11, but there are people talking really loudly outside for some fucking reason. But why should I be surprised? Why? Um, this week, today and tomorrow, basically the plan was in my head kind of, oh, well, you filmed all these videos. Now that you remember, you have to edit them and upload them at the library because Wednesday morning you go in for surgery. I'm gonna be real, that's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna try to edit and upload 2 videos by tomorrow before the library closes, and just edit as I go after the surgery once I feel strong enough. Um, Everybody who I feel needs to know knows that I'm having this surgery, so it's because you guys probably don't know because I'm only vlogging for the past 2 months, month and a half. I'm having a myectomy because I have uterine fibroids that need to go, and this is the first time since I was a baby I will have any like hospital stay, and I've never gotten seriously sick, ill, or injured. So like not even broken bones. So it's kind of a big deal, but also kind of not. Um, but yeah, so Wednesday morning will be the day of the surgery. You might see me if I can, if I remember, I'll like bring the tablet and show you me going there to the hospital. That's about it. I honestly don't know how things are gonna go as far as my recovery. So I I guess that's also been what's just been distracting me from reading. I'm trying to prepare for after the surgery. Uh, and so I was just trying to get a lot of things done ahead of time, and now the countdown is occurring. Um, what else might I do? If I can, I will try and get a new phone again tomorrow. Uh, Also, maybe put up shelves in my room with my father's help. I was hoping to do it over the weekend, but it's okay. Things didn't work out. It's not a huge deal. A little light cleaning, um, mostly like just putting stuff away rather than cleaning. That's pretty much what's left. The stuff on that like tabletop area. I might make myself a sachet or some other magical charm. Packing. I'm gonna have to probably be in the hospital a day or two after the surgery. So yeah. Um, and that's about it. I literally have nothing else scheduled for the rest of this week except bed rest and maybe reading. I think I might I mean I have my books I got today. What did I do today? Yeah, I finished watching the watch along. I'm sorry, like my brain is tired and also trying to fit everything in the last day. The last day. Um I finished Avatar The Last Airbender, the last episode today. That was amazing because I've only seen the entirety of season one and not, I've seen like half of season two, random episodes, and then season three, I saw like two. Again, random ass episodes. So I didn't know what happened. I didn't even know a lot of the characters, where they had come from. So it's nice to like have completed that. Um, I did my plan with me yesterday. I didn't mention that in last week's vlog, but I did do the plan with me. No, I said I filmed it, so yeah. Um, for October, honestly, my hope is like first 2 weeks or a week and a half, like the rest of this week and then next week, and then I'll be able to move around and be relatively back to normal, but still healing. I'm more like I can do things and not fall asleep kind of thing. Because, you know, all my body's energy will be towards healing, which is a good thing. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Tomorrow, uh, cleaning, putting up the shelves, maybe buying a new phone. Editing and uploading videos. Yeah, see, that's the thing that takes so fucking long. Um, and preparing for surgery day. I think that's it. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens with this vlog after that. Wish me the best of luck. And honestly, if you're watching this, then the video went up, and obviously I'm doing fine. So no worries. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you when I'm wrapping up. happened this week? So I was just watching back the opening clip for this vlog, where I talk about what I plan to do this week because I couldn't remember other than the surgery. And I know I did that. But, so yeah, that was rambling all over the place. I've been being tired, a little bit stressed from all the stuff I was trying to fit in before the surgery. So, yeah. Um, I can't refer to my bullet journal because I barely used it, so whatever. And this week, post-surgery did not go according to anyone's plans. So yeah, let's just ramble through this then. I did edit and upload the Plan With Me video, and that's it. I haven't even, at this point, edited. This is the first time I'm looking at any of the video clips I had already filmed, and that was from this vlog, not last week's vlog. So I haven't edited and uploaded last week's vlog yet. Um, Maybe I'll do that soon. But, cleaning, yeah, I did more organizing. I think I showed you guys that a little bit. Let me just, nope, I can't because that clip will be on the tablet, which I'm filming from right now. But, yeah, the shelves went up, but while I was actually in the hospital because my dad is awesome and cool like that, and he decided that's what he was going to do. And he did a great job because he had to go back and forth to the hardware store to get the right uh, screws and all of that stuff. So yeah, I made the space. I put stuff away, decluttered as best I could. I made room. I pulled out clothes for me to wear post surgery, and packed my bag. And that was basically it. I did not buy a new phone. It just wasn't feasible in the plan. One thing I forgot about was I did happen to get an eBay order Monday, so I mailed those out Tuesday, I think it was. I went to the post office. Well, I went to the store, and then to get envelopes, and I packaged those two books and mailed them out and let the buyer know they were on the way. So yeah, that's one of the things I do with books I no longer want. I'll list them up on eBay and sometimes Amazon. Uh, that's a whole other story that recently got clarified a little bit recent. I I realized I made a huge mistake. So okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Just cleaning even Wednesday morning. But like Tuesday, I was Swiffering the walls, 'cause they get, well, you'll see, they get wet. My walls sweat, in the wintertime due to the heat and shitty construction, and they sweat, and then dust collects, and then they dry, and so I got like literally muddy walls. So I was cleaning those off and swiffering the floor to mopping, all that good shit. Preparing myself mentally for the surgery. So Wednesday, I finished tidying up, put stuff away. I took the curtains out of my window, made my bed out the way it needed to be, pulled out the clothes that I know I would be able to wear. I wasn't sure what condition I would be in after surgery, but basically it's an abdominal myomectomy, which means they to make an incision from the outside of my lower abdomen above my vagina below to just below my belly button to cut in and then make incisions in my uterus to pull out the uterine fibroids that are within. So I knew coming back thanks to have knowing several people, including my own mother, who have had C-sections and also some who have had myectomies of various kinds. Um, and just people who've had babies, and Google that. That area would be really sensitive. And you'd be sore. It might be painful on the outside as well, and the incision would be delicate, for lack of a better word. So you don't really want things resting there, like the hem of your shirt or the waist of your pants. So I looked for like recommended clothing, and I know one of my friends had told me the week before just get maternity clothes, but I hadn't thought about that early enough, and I don't money to buy new clothes, let alone maternity clothes. So that I would be wearing a whole lot less than a pregnant woman would be, but it's okay. It we're doing great. This is one of the dresses I got a couple of weeks ago at the thrift store, part of one of my Maury girl outfits. And it works just fine. It's a soft material, pull it over, and it's loose enough in the waist hip area that it's not rubbing the incision. Anyway, um, so yeah, I picked up my clothes. It was 90 degrees on Wednesday, and the rest of the week was not like that. So my parents, both of them, wound up driving me there. I went upstairs with my mom, starving because you're not allowed to eat past midnight the day before or the night before you have a surgery. So no food for me. I did eat the night before. I ate the latest, my last meal at 11:30, and it wasn't like it was dinner. It was like another meal to hopefully hold me over. Didn't do so great. I drank a huge heaping cup of tea and like two huge bottles of water. The morning of, the last time you can drink liquids, clear liquids, is at 10 a.m. Well, for me anyway. Decided to be there at noon, and they were like 2 hours before, so 10 a.m. is the last time you can have anything to drink. So yeah. By the time I got there, I was like shaky and trying not to be hangry. But yeah, um, once I got, I almost said logged in. Once I got there and kind of signed in, it was comfortable. I want to say like most of the staff, 99.9% of the staff was amazing. I got there, the nurses had checked me in, they explained everything clearly, no one was pushy or trying to speed me through things. Everybody was checking that I understood and was, making sure I was comfortable. I talked with my grandmother and with my brother. My parents got to sit with me once I got changed, up until right before I was going into the surgery. I met with the anesthesiologist and the surgeon again, in his case, and then several attendings or residents or whoever. I don't remember what titles they have. They were all great, um, including Dr. Comfort. Let me tell you my own personal internal amusement throughout the rest of the week with this woman. Honestly, you have a great name for the career you've chosen. So anyway, I remember them leading me into the OR and laying down and then like weighted things being put on me, then strapping me in, and that's it. Oh no, they hooked up, I guess, an IV or whatever, the anesthesia, and then that's it. The next day I remember, I was like, eyes still closed, like people talking or someone talking to me calmly. I don't remember exactly what they were saying, but I was just like, it hurts. It hurts. That was me coming to around 5:30 p.m. Wednesday. So my surgery was scheduled for 2. I was supposed to get there at noon, 2 hours before. I got there at around 11:30. And the surgeon happened to be a little bit ahead of schedule as well. So I think I, I wound up going in at 1:30, but maybe it was 2. I'll double check. Went in and had the surgery, and it was successful. So I'm happy. Um, Once the pain got to be under control, when I was in recovery, I noticed an immediate difference. I had several large fibroids in my uterus. I'm not going to go into the details of all of that. So once they were gone, like, I could feel the weight actually, factually missing. So I was like, oh, good. They got rid of that shit. Um, so I don't want this to be too long. So I'm gonna like highlight things at this point. I was in recovery, and then like the pain went away. I got to talk to my parents and my grandmother, who were there the whole time, and my youngest brother and his girlfriend, who came in like literally an hour and a half after I woke up. They arrived, and I was like aware enough to talk to them at that point, and I got to talk to them for a few minutes, but the problem started there. There were no beds for me. Recovery is this large room um, with like docking bays, for lack of a better term. I'm sorry, I was just watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and there's a lot of space stuff going on. So yeah. So it's a temporary place for them to put the gurneys for people coming out of operations. Paku was where I was at, PACU, recovery, and you're either supposed to be going home because it's outpatient surgery, or you're supposed to be going to a actual um, hospital bed and hospital room. But there were no beds. And really, what that what it actually turned out to be was there is no there's not enough nursing staff for on various floors that had actual physical beds that were empty and free, so but they didn't have enough staff to cover more patients. And I heard this over and over and over for the next 24 hours. I was in recovery for 24 hours. I was on a gurney, pretty much unable to move from the laying position on my back for 24 hours. Um, my ass and my back were in so much pain, more so, especially in the latter half, than the surgery pain. The other issue that came up was over the course of that first night. While I was in recovery, my heartbeat was very high. I mean, pain and having a completely new situation definitely contributed to that, but also we don't know. There was also some arrhythmia, and I saw so many doctors that night and early morning. It's ridiculous. I had the gynecologist, the residents that were there for the surgery, including Dr. Comfort. I had anesthesiologists, and his residents or assistants or whatever have you. And then I had the in-house attending doctor, the nurses from the recovery area who kept checking on me, Hyacinth, and the odd chance that you see this video, hi, and thank you so much because you were very helpful, the most helpful out of a bunch of helpful people. Um, what else? Who else? Oh, the cardiologist. That was the 0.9% person, medical staff, who I did not like and appreciate and did not find very helpful. Um, so yeah. Uh, just and then the next day we had several people from critical care. I got five five EKGs done, um, and just all kinds of information thrown at me. I won't throw at you guys. I understand that, but yeah. So now everybody's concerned about my heart, and yeah. Um, 24 hours later, finally, after hearing all these conversations and having things explained to me and hearing all the phone calls and pages to different departments all over this hospital, looking for a bed, a place to put me, and I think two other people that came in after me. They found a bed for me, and then there was some shadiness with that because they were told it was ready, and then they were told it wasn't ready, and then all of this stuff. And then when they get me upstairs to the bed, there's another person in the room. They're asleep. No one, none of the nurses on that floor knew I was coming, so now we have to wake up an elderly person who has heart problems in the middle of the night to have move their bed out of the way so my gurney can go in and they can put me in my bed. So yeah, fun times. I was put on the telemetry. I think it's telemetry. I feel like I might have that partially wrong, but it's just so they can monitor my heart. Not a floor that they originally planned putting me on, but because of the first night there were some issues. I am okay. My heart is fine. No worries, guys. Um, but yeah, after that, I ate. I had been eating starting Thursday morning. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then Thursday night, I went upstairs to sleep in a real bed and with a room and see the outdoors through a window. Um, what happened? I was able to get out of bed, use the bathroom, walk around, like I said, see the outdoors. My parents visited me several times. The doctors, the surgeon, Dr. Levy, visited me, and everything went pretty well. Friday night, I was basically, or Friday afternoon, about 4, I was told, pretty good. You've done everything. We just need to make sure your body is working, like passing gas and all that stuff. You're peeing, you're passing gas, you should be fine. Um, to go home, assuming everything is great, and I'm like, okay, wonderful. So then I'm waiting, don't hear nothing. 6 a.m. Saturday morning, Dr. Comfort comes to visit me, tells me, oh, guess who's going home today? And you won't even have to wait. You can go home early morning. I'll put those discharge papers or orders in or something like that. Didn't hear anything. The nurse on Saturday had to constantly call the GYN department. 6 p.m., I'm headed home. I will say, Miss Broadwell, my roommate, was fun and an interesting lady to room with, despite her being annoyed that she got woken up when I was brought in. Um, and it was a fairly decent thing. Like, I updated people on Friday about what was going on, because the thing is, while in recovery, I didn't have my stuff. So I couldn't read, couldn't listen to music, couldn't look at my phone, nothing. I was just kind of staring at the ceiling and listening to all the nurses' conversation. Fun times, y'all. So yeah, Friday I updated. I let people know I was alive. I survived the surgery. For those who were close to me, I explained some of the details of what had happened. Checked in with my brothers. Um, and yeah, came back here. Surprised my dad because my mom happened to be with me at the time when we finally got the discharge to go through. She wheeled me downstairs and was like, we're going to surprise your dad. And then she brought me home in surprise. I showed you guys the shelves that he did, the space that I now have in my room. And then I had my first night at home. So I knew it was gonna happen, but it was so difficult getting out of bed. We also left so late that my pharmacy was no longer open, and so I didn't have my normal medications that I've been taking, that I'm supposed to continue taking, for about 12 hours. Some of the stuff is over the counter, so I could take what we have here, but it wasn't the right dosage amount. It was a little lower. So I woke up this morning, Sunday, kind of a lot more sore than I was used to. The other thing is getting out of a flat bed was really difficult, and also a bit funny in one occasion. For all those people who gave me the advice because they've been through similar, laying down, rolling on your side, then sitting up, thank you. Yes, that's what I've been doing, and no, it's not. It's less painful, but it's not easy, especially since I already knew this long before now. I basically have no upper body strength. So lifting your upper body from a flat position with no core and no upper body strength is really difficult. Um, but yeah, today was basically like trying to get an idea of what I could do and what I can't do physically. Um, thinking about how I want to structure my day and what I want to do for the next couple of weeks. Um, I didn't even walk to the pharmacy. I had planned to, but I sent my dad. He got the prescriptions for me, so I got that, and I'm good to go. Um, I didn't edit the vlog from last week, so that's not happening. And I don't know. That's pretty much it. Watched the last episode of season 5 of Agents of Shield. Like, if you watch my Plan With Me video, at this point, all my focus is on like, let's watch TV for the month. Um, so Agents of Shield is one of the things I'm watching this month. And I watched the last episode of season 5, and it was emotional. I had my first home cooked meals today, and everything went well. I took a 20-minute walk outside for the first time in 5 days, and that was different and a little bit difficult, but not the worst. Um, so yeah, that has been my week. I'm sorry this is so long. I don't even know I'm going to edit this. It's almost 20 minutes, but mm, mm, I only gave you guys the highlights. I try not to go into detail, but yeah, so that's it. That's the end of this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe so you know when the next week's vlog is coming up. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, wait. I'll probably edit that out. So yeah, that's the end of this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you'll be notified when next week's vlog comes. Um, I expect those to be TV and book heavy. Uh, I will leave a link to my Etsy shop if you want to help me support me in this time of need. I will also leave links to my social media accounts if you want to be friends there. I have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, so you can friend me on those. And I will see you guys in the next weekly vlog. Bye.